number one here. Bosskur is going to be on the first pick phase here. This is where do they want to let the
Your
Grok
team
slide once
is
again here.
banning.
They know Sino's Grok has been a very, very annoying factor. But like you said as well, Jeff is not going to be playing in this game. They had a little bit of roster change into his game number 2, and it immediately had a very, very huge impact into this game. But seems to me they are going to be
Your
banning the
team
Grok
is
here,
banning.
so Team SMG, once again, they're going to be prioritizing on the Uranus ban here. But first, second phase, do they ban the Ling though?
I still don't think
Like Ling is like out of 2 games, has won games for both each team.
Yeah, but my problem is still, why are you banning Uranus? I mean, I understand you don't want to deal with him, but I feel like there are plenty of other bans that Team SMG can look at. Why are they
It
so
might be a
scared?
signature. Actually, Sino plays a really, really strong Uranus. Like, I'm not even joking. He plays. It's a respect ban.
Your
But at the same
team
time,
is
Cho is also
picking.
in the pool as well. But I've not seen Team Bosskur play the Cho yet.
Yeah, not yet.
First pick, Kufra.
It has to be Kufra.
It might be.
There's still I think at this point we can
We
kind
can
of
assume that they don't play Sicilian at all.
It's either that or Sicilian is just not an important first pick for some teams.
Yeah.
Coming into week 2, even though it's open, like Farsa is open as well. There we go, Valier
Your
for Team
team
Bosskur.
is
It kind of fits
picking.
their repertoire a bit more.
Yeah, they. At the same time, Kaja is pretty much not going to be in the pool here. So SMG may consider getting it here, but at the same time, they may consider going for the... Nah, they've not gone for the Sicilian. So Kufra is up for grabs. Valder is great for doing up, pushing away against the Kufra.
Kaja.
But
Kufra.
yeah, Kufra, Valder, and
Your
the Kaja.
team
Okay.
is
Yeah,
Great
picking.
mix up.
I was expecting either...
Okay.
Because I was expecting you either pick the Kaja, Hellcut, Kaja Sicilian, but not Kaja Kufra. Or Kufra Hellcut.
This is tough for Bosskur. This is tough for SMG. They pretty much set themselves up by having 2 tanks up shown into picks already. And because of that, Bosskur, they can just literally chill. They can either pick the Hylos now or pick it later. But it seems to me it's going to be the Cho here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing the Sino Cho right now. Are we going to see the Sino Cho? I think it's going to be the Sino Cho.
I feel like SMG could have picked like Kufra, like a Kufra and a mage, right? A tank and a mage. And if Kaja goes over, you pick the Hellcut. There are so many openings. But I guess the prioritization is on those 2 picks where
Your
it can cause a lot of
is
problem
banning.
alongside the Jawhead. So understandable for Team SMG, but Team Bosskur feeling pretty comfortable with the picks as well. They ban on
Your
the carry.
team is
Yep.
banning.
But at the same time as well, they don't want to... the carry, huh? Okay. The carry.
Here's what I think. Here's where I think SMG could still go for the Hellcut if they want to. I think the passive is pretty strong.
Yeah,
If
the
like
silence is
hero
great.
like Sino, like Show, like Ling, who wants to just get everything off in a single second, you can't do that with Hellcut.
Okay, Jawhead off me. What about the mage? Let's see. What kind of mage? Farsa is still in the pool, so they have to ban something. Okay, ban the
Your
Granger.
team
Bruno
is picking.
1-1 and Bruno is still available from Bosskur if they actually want to go for it.
Yeah.
But with the Divine Judgment, I don't think they want to go for it.
Your
But it seems
team
to me
is
SMG
picking.
going to be denying the cloud away from Bosskur.
So now SMG are kind of looking for a mage. I think.
Just ignore the marksman.
Yeah, let's ignore the marksman.
Play the Helker. Okay, play the Bruno then. Okay.
Bruno, yeah, it's okay. I actually have. Bruno is
actually,
where, like,
actually, it's quite worrisome because they don't have creep clears here, and I feel like maybe the Hylos is great, but they don't have a lot of crowd
Your
control.
team is picking.
Like honestly, they can't push out creep clears as
Sicilian
efficiently.
Farsa is either one of those.
They have the Valier, but
I think SMG can either pick Sicilian or Farsa.
yeah, they're gonna go for it.
Because like Team Bosskur is kind of horrible at clearing out wave. And Team SMG is just gonna abuse that fact. So Farsa is gonna be locked in again for the second time. Game 2 for Farsa, it was a good game. It was a good Farsa game. But so they're gonna give it another attempt. This time they will have to purify as well because of Sino.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Have the luck and you're like, crap. Maybe I should have taken purify.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Like Bosskur definitely here. They're gonna let Sino shine on his hero right now. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Team Bosskur going up as Team SMG. Game number 3, ladies and gentlemen, here, and we are gonna see some legendary matches indeed. But as of now, what do you think? Game number 3, drafts 50-50.
I would say 60-40. I prefer SMG's draft slightly more, because it is more all-rounded. All-rounded compared to Team Bosskur. But of course, we've seen Team Bosskur pull off all this seemingly
Welcome
impossible
to
comeback.
Mobile
It's harder to do it
Legends.
with Cho compared to Kaja, but still doable
5
though.
seconds
All
till the
right,
enemy
I have
reaches
to
the
agree, but at
battlefield.
the same time as
Smash
well,
them.
ladies and gentlemen, this is game number 3 here. We are
All
going to be
troops
looking at the
deployed.
legendary match indeed. It's going to be a reset, ladies and gentlemen, here. Best of 1, game 3, winner takes all. Bosskur, SMG. Who's gonna take it? Red side SMG, blue side Bosskur.
And if you are team Bosskur, going to 3 games, and going to 3 games, you have to win the series because you are -1 in the standing, and winning that one game puts you at 0 points. So if you lose, you're back to -1, and Team SMG will be happy with getting those two points. I think for Team Bosskur, they have a lot more to lose compared to SMG.
Yes, definitely. But at the same time here, they are going to be going for the early pre-push here. I've talked about this, right? SMG does have stronger late push compared to Bosskur, where they needed to buy a little bit more time for Rush Makarov to come online on the Valir. But at the same time, can they catch SMX? No, they cannot. They just don't have enough levels or damage control this early on, whereas SMG, they have so much to work with.
Oh, Zaraki, he is stunned up though. Do they want to go for him? No. Decides not commit just yet. No one is at level 4. No one is willing to take that risk. So actually, I love game 3, not just because it's best of 1. It's because that in this situation where it's do or die, everyone just either plays super aggressive, super weird, or super safe. Which in this case, I feel like SMG are being a bit more passive compared to the first 2 games.
Yep, Team Bosskur, they are going to be playing the offensive mode right here. AX trying to get the goal for the stun, but it seems to me it doesn't connect here. As Team Bosskur, they're trying to zone Team SMG, and it seems to me they are going to be focusing on this tier 1 up top, and SMG, they're just taking a slow approach here.
Yeah, and speaking about slow approach, this is where Team SMG, they are exploiting that fact where Team Bosskur, again, same scenario as game 1, everyone commit to a single objective, and Team SMG were like, alright, we'll take everything from across the map.
This feels like game 1 all over again. Slightly.
Exactly my point. So Team Bosskur camping at one area, and SMG is going to get the resources that they need. Reisha hitting level 4, CC level 4 soon, but not be able to do so. Feather airstrike comes down from Reisha, and AX, he is coming as well.
Yeah, Cho is amazing and actually messing up towards the ultimates of the Farsa themselves here. So in this case, SMG definitely playing towards their disadvantage here, but at the same time, economy-wise here, Bosskur finally taking the tier 1, which they have been eyeing up for quite some time. They lost a couple of creep base down bottom lane here by those commitment, but now they've managed to build their economy again here. But SMG, they still want the lead. They are going to be trading the tier 1 down bottom as well.
Yeah, SMG is completely fine with this. It's 10 seconds before the turtle spawns. Team Bosskur though, they are in a pretty decent position. They're gonna run into Arta. Can he kill Arta? So Arta kind of in danger. Hurricane Edge comes off, pick up from Arta to get away, but here comes the Feather airstrike from Reisha. No one to stop him. Rush has to disengage. Logan flicker to safety. Team Bosskur 5 members strong. Arta
the Divine Judgment.
They get the Divine Judgment. Here comes the flicker. What a knockback into the wall with the Tyrant's Rage. The Tin SMG. They're gonna come out on top of this double kill for Smooth Jago, and Team Bosskur forced to back off.
Yep, this is going to be the Lord Arpo grabs here, and SMG, they come up on top. Great attempt there coming from Team Bosskur, but like I said, the Divine Judgment on Kaja is a factor you got to be worrying about, and they immediately gets punished for this Team Bosskur. But at the same time, SMG, they will try and produce the lead once again. Sino on the split push potential, can't seem to find a catch with the Way of the Dragon yet though.
Yeah, and Arta, he willingly threw his side for that. He walked in, he dragged someone back with the Divine Judgment, and he was ready. They knew that Team Bosskur would have to fully commit, and AX was ready with the Tyrant's Rage. Slams everyone into the wall, and just allow Jago to go to work. So again, another great start for Team SMG. And this time Team Bosskur, they seemingly didn't really have a decent answer to that.
This is going to be a worrisome fight here for Team SMG. Reisha has just given up the ejector potion as well. So in this case, Tacos is not going to be in a situation where they can actually save Reisha later on if he needs the ejector to save him. But hopefully he's going to be able to position himself. However, SMG, once again, they're going to be split pushing the top side here, and uncontested coming from Team Bosskur as they want to trade down bottom as well.
They want to go for Reisha, but unfortunately, Logan not in range for Hurricane Dance. They might try to commit to middle lane, though. They took the bot tier 1 and Team SMG now. Let's see if they can take that structure. Not yet.
Well, tier 1 getting a little bit greedy here from SMG, but fortunately for Bosskur, they still managed to hold the defense. And as of now, SMG, they're just buying time here for Reisha and Smooth Jago to come up online. This Cloud is going to be one of the biggest factor here. But Logan going for the jump. They catch on the Reisha. They need to kill him off. Can they go for the finish? The Feather Strike is there. And yes, they will secure it. And Bosskur will have a little bit of breather now with Reisha down on the count.
Backup coming in though. They found Rush Makarov again. A flicker Divine Judgment. Logan trying to pick away. He leaps away with a 1,000 pounder and gets safety. Rush as well. He flickers, but I don't think he can make it out of this one. He's just gonna buy time.
The double escapes here coming from Bosskur and SMG. One from Logan, one from. Okay, never mind.
And he didn't get the kill. That is just sad, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna be an
Turtle
escape. But
resurrecting
yeah.
soon.
Oh man, Logan. Arthur. He had that kill if not for the flicker from, I believe, from Logan. So unfortunately for Team SMG, they were not able to get anything out of that. Slightly unlucky. Now Bosskur will get that second turtle.
Yep, Bosskur. This time they will have the turtle here trying to equalize the economy. But the jump here from Logan with the Hurricane Dance instantly pops away here. But now they're diving on towards Arthur. Arthur will get focused down here. No Divine Judgment, they say, as Team Bosskur. They are coming back into this fight.
Arthur in a pretty weird position right there. Split up by Team Bosskur. But SMG still kind of okay. I am fine with Arthur dying like that, but you have to be a bit more careful in the future. Team Bosskur, there are no pushovers. They have a lot of ways to keep you pinned down with that Archive Hurricane Dance.
Yep, indeed here. And of course, 1k net goal difference right now at Bosskur. They finally found their momentum here. Leisha is already coming back online. Level 9 up on towards this thing so far. And Logan, level 7, he's going to play a little bit of different approach here. Sino was the one that played the Grok early on. And this time, he's going to be playing Sino's role right now as the Archive.
Yeah, they wanted to try and use the Divine Judgment onto Cho, but Sino, no problem, able to get away. Meanwhile, it feels like there's another fight going on near the turtle pit though. This time they found the Archive. Archive can be taken down from Jago. Running into fire, we are blazing duet. Blazer comes in with the power of the Zaraki. Zaraki gets stunned out. Rush as well. Can they kill more? Arthur gets pushed back by Rush as Sino comes in, tries to go for the clean out. Leisha as well. Takus with their Silver Force coming, gets the ejector, will kill off the Ling. It'll be a 2-for-2 trade for both teams.
Do not mess with the Sino, the legendary show of Malaysia. He showed him who's boss. Gets a double kill, casually walks out like a boss. No pun intended, but Bosskur is doing it. Zaraki almost getting paid with life here. But now, SMG, they need to pick off this Bruno very soon here. So far, Zaraki has not died yet here, but at the same time, the priority isn't that heavy as compared to the previous game here. But now, Hurricane does catch us. AX, nice disengage as well. The follow-up cover fire from Reisha is going to be great, but he needs one more HP. But the magic, the burn here from the glowing one will kill him off. Logan, Arta, one more hit. Where's the flame shot? There's no flame shot from Bosskur though.
Yeah, sure, Team SMG have the damage, but Team Bosskur will have the lockdown. So you can't do anything if you cannot move. Team Bosskur now is going to go for their third turtle, their second turtle of the game. And Team SMG, two times, twice they were.
Oh, Sino!
Sino gets dragged back, punished for his greed.
Oh, overly punished here, but still, consolation prize going to be tier 1 here for Team Bosskur. And Team SMG, they are on a very, very tight slot right here, as because right now they need to make sure that Smooth Jago comes online here. The buff is going to be contested here. SMG going for the push. Logan with the Hurricane Dance. Will going for defense, but gets punished instead. Focus down. SMG is going to be focusing on this tier 1 now, transitioning after getting the kill onto Sino and Logan.
Yeah, Tajus even stole the blue buff, so Team Bosskur got nothing in return. Another leap in. AX knocks into the wall again. Divine Judgment to follow up. They're going to kill Zaraki.
Double kill.
Going to find a double kill for Smooth Jago. Leisha now trying to lead to safety, but guess what? Tajus on his toes. The smart missile finishes him all mid-air. Sino now needs to get away. Team SMG, they got 3. And they will take that tier 1 mid.
Now SMG, they finally got the pickup that they need here. That costly mistake from Sino is what opened things up, and because of that, SMG now is going to be able to open up this map here. Reisha is out of control right now. 1-1-4, 3 kills onto attackers as of now. And Smooth Jago slowly but surely racking up those marksman items already with 8k net worth ahead with the rest of the packs coming from SMG.
Now they're just playing the style that Team Bosskur did in Game 2, where they look for someone to pull with the Divine Judgment and kill him off before the fight starts, but now they have 2 ways of doing so. Because they have the Divine Judgment and you have the jaw hit out as well.
But at the same time here, Bosskur, they cannot afford to make any more mistakes here. They need to make sure Zaraki gets his farm, and with the Marksman emblem, it's great for the movement speed, but he's not going to be able to get any kind of farm if he's not getting any kind of kills here. Zaraki 0-1-4.
Yeah, so trying to get some information on where Touch
Lord,
is,
resurrecting
but you
soon.
cannot fight into this jaw hit. Even though doesn't matter if you have the superior damage, you just can't fight into the jaw hit. In SMG, they found Logan, the Tyrant revenge, they're gonna drag him back, try drag him back to Hurricane Death. Now Logan trying to get away, but he walks the wrong way into a wall. Thank God for the flicker, he gets out to safety.
So he forced out a lot of commitments here, but the Lord is going to be focused now from side of SMG, whereas the members from side of Team Bosskur is going to be taking the tier 2 up top, but no one is going to be contesting the Lord. The big stomp is here, but it seems to me it's going to be a free Lord up for grabs for Team SMG.
I think Bosskur a small price right there. They picked the top tier 2 tower. So still not a total loss. Luckily Logan had the flicker to get to safety, but Team SMG now with the first Lord, just like the first game, they can't kind of push in. Fortunately for Team Bosskur, all the middle waves are in their favor, so it's going to take a while for Team SMG to crash.
Alright. Team Bosskur here, they have to defend against this Lord right now, as the father of Hylos is finally up on top. But at the same time, middle lane here, they're going to be focusing on pushing down the middle tower here to expand their map control from side Team SMG. And Bosskur, they have to go for one pickoff, but unfortunately to say, they have so many Immortals up on towards Team SMG.
Yeah, and everyone is starting to get those immortality for the second life. And Team Bosskur, their lineup is always has a way to defend against huge minion wave. I'm not sure about this one though.
Yeah, they have to buy time for Rush to come online. The Valor is going to come up online very soon, but can they drag this for another 5 minutes? Because they have very, very strong late game potentials. However, here comes Hurricane Dust, catches on the rage up, puts it on the wave, but from the sides as well, instantly double wave of the Dragons, as well as the pushback for Valor to push back the Cobra. AX gets taken down, but Lord is going to be knocking on tier 3s, but from the sides as well, you can see Lacia cutting the backlines as well, and they get those kills that they need. So it's going to be 1-for-1, nothing much happening, but Bosskur managed to defend against this here. Nice pickoff. And nice play coming in from Logan.
Wait, Team SMG, they were 5-manning trying to push, but how did Touches not save Raisha? He had the ultimate as well. Slightly weird for me.
They couldn't. They just couldn't. Because like Hurricane does pin him off, and then the rest of the members from Team Bosskur was just focusing down and pushing AX away. AX was kind of limited to the control as well. And Raisha was in the, Tacos was in the position to actually catch Lacia. But most of the spells has been committed from side SMG, so that's one of the reasons why they could not commit that fight.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's probably what happened because Raisha tried to use the ultimate right in front of the Archive, not really smart, but now they found the Archive again. He had the Hurricane Death, but dragging back with Divine Judgment. This time they'll kill him off. Mega kill for the Claw.
Yes, but at the same time here, buff is going to be there. Like you said, Mega kill is only Logan being picked off here. The key players here is going to be Zaraki and Lacia. But as of now, you can see SMG, they are trying to snuff out Bosskur's dreams once again. But I don't think it's going to be an easy one here. Bosskur, slowly but surely as they drag this game longer here. But AX is going to put the Shadow Mask, top tier 3, getting focused down. Backdoor is going to be there as well, as the tier 3 is going to be exposed right now. Middle tower is going to be the next one as well, as SMG, they're not afraid of this fight against Bosskur.
Yep, and Team SMG, they've already taken one inhibitor turret top. And Team Bosskur this time, it's definitely not like game 2, not in their favor at all. Defense is going to be harder. Arta found one! It is Logan again, Hurricane Dance. No immortality for him, the tank goes down, Leisha jumps right in, touches managing to get out, and Leisha with the temper of the blaze not enough to keep it alive. And here comes Jago though again. 2 overzealous, what are you doing?
Zaraki with a huge crit there, 2 shots. Goodbye, my friend. And that's going to be still defending in this fight here as Bosskur, but they are dragging this game as long as they can. They know that Rush Makarov needs those items transitioning to the later stage of the game. And Arta, Divine Judgment, nope, not gonna happen. Zeno cutting the creep wave here. He's gonna buy a little bit more time and space for Bosskur now. But where Lacia is gonna be coming online 10 seconds, and Zeno is gonna make the play now. Can he survive here? Here comes AX from behind. Can he get focused down? Yes, he will get the turn down instead. The surprise jump from AX.
How did Smooth Jago not learn his lesson from game 2?
Lord,
that was,
soon.
if I combine game 2, that was the 4th time that he played so greedy that he gave his life out. That could have been an inhibitor turret, but no. Team SMG.
Actually, it's more like he did not anticipate the crit coming from Zaraki.
I mean, there was
Like-
no point of him even rushing into the base. I have no idea what the thought process was.
He could have killed Zaraki. It's just that he didn't expect one shot to drop him so low.
Yeah, that means that he had a very little chance. SMG now want to go for the second Lord. This one is enhanced. But they can go for it. They found Lei Shadow. Temple of Blade comes in, and guess what? AX found the backline. They're going to assassinate the blessing. Duet comes out. And this time, Zaraki is not going to get any crit at all. 2 kills for Team SMG. And here comes Hachi with the ultimate. Going to find Leisha. Leisha running out of energy, though. Can they kill him off? Leisha's going to lead to the wall. Arta looking for this link. As X found him. What a prediction into the feather airstrike. And they will kill off the link. And SMG now will secure the Lord.
What a shot there coming from AX. It was literally Kobe Bryant jumping in for the dunk, and he actually went for it here. But now the Lord will be grabbed from Team SMG, and they still have their Immortals up here. Logan trying to buy a little bit of time here. Unstoppable Force is there. Hurricane does push him back as well. But seems to me Sino is already making sure they cut off the creepers up top, buying a little bit more time. But unfortunately to say, Team Bosskur, they're in no position right now as the buffs are also getting contested from Team SMG.
Yep, and this is going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one for Team Bosskur to even attempt to hold on, as the Lord's going to... Luckily, the Lord is going to go to the top lane, so no inhibitor turret for him to break. But it's going to be hard defense for Team Bosskur.
Definitely indeed here, but at the same time, Rush Makarov has already hit his timing here. We saw how Baller is dishing out so much damage, and it was a good call for SMG to focus down towards Rush, taking him out of the picture, making it easier for SMG to fight this here. But Shadow Mask is there. The surprise factor, Team Bosskur does scout out this movement. AX trying to finish on Logan. Immortal does have the cooldown available up on Logan now.
So Logan, for at least for this time, he will have 2 lives to work with, but it's going to be a tough one. SMG pushing in for the final win. AS just gonna be the front line and look to go for the engage. Wait, he charges to the middle lane, so Team SMG, they cannot commit to that. Leisha gets pulled back though. Here comes the Tempest of Blade. Team Bosskur, they need to hold on to this. Team SMG though, they're going for the juggler this time. Can they make it happen? They can! SMG takes down Bosskur, and they will take this series.
Such a close game indeed, Husky, and Bosskur almost managed to defend against that here. But at the same time, the one that remained trying is going to be none other than Team SMG. Beautiful, beautiful executions indeed.
Yep, they slay the bosses and they remain on top, at least on top of Bosskur. And unfortunately for Bosskur, their standings will remain unchanged, I believe, for now. But what a game for SMG. But commendable effort from Bosskur as well when they game 2 comeback. I think that is something that they can be proud of. But overall, it's just SMG being better at playing this fast tempo games.
Yes, definitely. And of course, for those of you watching at home here, I hope, you know, that was entertaining enough for you. I actually really enjoyed this series, between Bosskur and SMG.
Yeah, and I think it's fitting to be the highlight series of the day.
But guess what? We're going to be having another highlight series later. But before that, let's talk about the statistics here for game number 3 here. You can see Rush Makarov was actually going for a little bit defensive items here. They needed more items off on Rush before he can dish out with damage here. And I feel like SMG was having a really tough time with Rush, always pushing them back and doing so much damage with this magical output.
Yeah, at the same time, I think at least for this series, for the last 2 games, the X factor was the Kaja. And so SMG prioritizing the Kaja definitely did pay off. We did see Bosskur hovered over the Hellcut during the first phase, but what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I don't know. I feel like the Hellcut pick is great and all, but at the same time, it's just not Team Bosskur's playstyle. And
Yeah.
I feel like Sino is known for the Cho, known for the Grog, but I've not really seen Sino play Hellcut. Sorry, not Sino. I mean, I've not seen Leisha or Zaraki play Hellcut here, so it's a little bit weird for me.
Yeah, but I would say that Smooth Jago probably is considered one of the most consistent marksmen so far, because he has had 3 amazing games on the marksman, and just props to him being able to.
This 3 series, right? Like he's been so hard to kill. He's always been able to get his farm. Game 2 they lost, but despite that, Smooth Jago was always ahead in terms of the network there. So you have to give him props as well. But at the same time, great series indeed. Damage output, you can see Rush Makarov was doing the most damage output from the side of Bosskur, and like I said, he just needed 1 more item, and things would have went south for the Team SMG.
Yeah, at the same time, we are also need to take into consideration of effective damage, right? Because most of the damage from Rush Makarov was chip damage, which didn't really lead to any kill. So even though you look at Farsa, Arisha with only 43k, but those are effective damage that actually led to something. nonetheless, it